Welcome back to another episode of Life in Chaos.
Hello,
Hello.
and welcome back to Life in Chaos. I am Jennifer, and with me I have
Kelly.
and somebody special,
Nita.
Nita, because Elizabeth decided to not join us today. I'm kidding.
She thought hanging out with teenagers would be more fun.
She really did think hanging out with teenagers would be fun. That's a
That is. Like, did they all shower?
yeah, that's a good question. Did they all sleep in the gym?
We don't have a gym.
Oh, that's right. So where do they sleep?
We have an atrium.
Oh,
Oh, the atrium's nice.
okay.
You know.
Air conditioned?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Funky armpits, dude.
Feet.
Oh, yeah. And butt cracks. All right. What's the last thing that broke you into tears? You are not allowed to answer this one.
Oh.
Because I knew you were ready.
No. I was like, I don't know what to do with that.
Oh, God, the last thing that broke me into tears. So, last night I watched Project Hail Mary.
Oh, okay.
It didn't, like, break me into tears, but I got misty-eyed.
Misty-eyed.
But misty-eyed sad and misty-eyed happy.
Mm.
But, like, broke me down into tears was right before my son started ABA therapy, and I'm in my own therapy session, and I was talking to my therapist, and there's a lot of controversy out there about ABA, and a lot of current adults that underwent ABA as young children view it as abusive, and a lot of parents view it as abusive because it forces you to do things and kind of like forces masking in some ways. And I was so scared. I was so scared. I'm like, is this the right thing? You know, I implicitly trust his pediatrician, psychiatrist, psychologist, but I'm like, is this the right thing? On the flip side of that, my son is 15 years old and 6'2", and nobody's going to make him do anything he's damn well not ready to do.
It's also your child.
Yeah. So, but I was talking to my therapist about it, and, you know, you would have thought by the time my kids are teenagers that mama bear gut instinct is kind of,
No,
you know,
that's not-
overruling everything. Like, I know what I'm doing. Oh, I was so scared.
Mhm.
And we started, it is, because it's like, there's, you know, his future, right? It's not 10 years away.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
It's one thing when they're babies, fresh out the box. Cool. Okay, what do I do with this child? Like, oh my gosh.
Much simpler. What do you want to do with it?
well, yeah, because their needs are so, you know,
Keep them alive.
yeah. It's like they need clothes, food, and sleep.
That's it.
That's pretty much it.
You stepped into teenagehood.
It's so much more complex with neurotypical kids, let alone neurodiverse kids.
Yeah.
And I think everybody's neurodiverse. Let me just throw that one out
I
there.
said that the other day too.
We all have
All of us.
quirks. It's really just about whether or not we have enough of those quirks to meet the diagnostic criteria for the label.
You got it.
But yeah, I was in therapy and I was talking to my therapist, and I just burst into tears because I was so scared for him and so scared that maybe we weren't doing the right thing, and not even remembering that, you know, if the shit hit the fan with it, I can say no,
Right. Okay.
you know.
Kelly, you want to share or no?
This week has been hell.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So,
And the week itself has broke Kelly into tears.
yes.
To sum that up.
That's pretty much how it's been. I mean,
Yeah.
I had a full-on panic attack last night,
Okay then.
Yeah.
and it continued all the way till this morning. It was great.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right.
You can call me.
What is the biggest lie you've been told?
I mean,
That life is easy.
can we just go about 25 miles east of us and see everything coming out of that city?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, God. All right. What is a chance you wish you took? I feel like you answered that one already.
Yeah, I did. As
Yeah.
I said, I took my chance
You
already.
did.
I wish I would have sucked it up and did the student loans and went to college.
I'm right there with you, Bill.
I wish I would have
I was so petrified of being burdened with debt.
I wanted to get away from my family. And I think I should have just stuck with the viola orchestra aspect of it and taken my ass to Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just, talking about going to like Miami University in Ohio, but
Yeah.
Paris sounds way better than Oxford, Ohio.
I was definitely interested in going to
I went
petty.
I went against everyone in my family
Uh-huh.
and moved to Virginia.
There you go. If you could, nope, I'm not doing that one because I already did that one. All right, one more. And then we're going to jump into the tight. These are some tight ass girls. All right.
I'm glad you added cards to the end of that.
Oh, should be really funny. What's the most interesting thing you've learned from a podcast or a YouTube video recently?
Recently?
Well, Life and Chaos podcast. What have we learned? Interesting thing you've learned.
It's never a mannequin. There we go.
It's never a mannequin.
I'm not touching it. I am not touching it.
We'll take it. All right. And last one is, what's your favorite quote? I just said the other one is the last, but this is the last one. What's your favorite quote?
Oh, I don't know.
It's not always a mannequin.
You're okay.
It's from Crime Junkies, which is another wonderful podcast.
Yes, Crime Junkies is amazing.
And they do unsolved crime, and they have a list of 11 rules, and one of them is it's never a mannequin. If you see something in the like roadway or whatever,
It's never a mannequin. That makes sense. It's not. People aren't driving around dropping, mannequin parts off the back of their truck or something like that.
Not
So,
anymore.
something interesting I learned from a podcast, and this is not at all recent. This probably happened like 6 or 7 years ago. I love Brene Brown, and Kelly can attest to this. And she researches shame and how shame motivates us. And she became wildly popular because of a TED Talk she did about the power of vulnerability. But in her research in regards to shame, she said, they were doing a study identifying emotions. And everybody thinks that we have 3 emotions: happy, sad, mad. Happy, sad, mad. She wrote a book, Atlas of the Heart, and I want to say there was like 78, 80 something emotions.
Wow.
And they're like grouped. Like there's happy and there's like, different types of joy, right? One that I thought was really interesting was and for me, who likes to define things, right? I mean, I think being a middle-aged woman and having kids, we learn to accept that there's shades of gray in the world, but I also have autism in my house. So, having definitions for things is very beneficial. She defined the difference between envy and jealousy. Don't ask me what they are.
Okay.
By the way. But a lot of people think they're the same, and they're not. And I just thought it was really interesting that so many people think that we just have happy, sad, mad.
Yeah.
But I think also a lot of people they're not emotionally intelligent, and they don't want to, kind of listen to
reason
themselves.
That too.
They are, we're all exceptionally skilled at
suppressing and burying a lot of our emotions. I think for me, the biggest thing I learned was one of our episodes recently, codependency.
Oh, codependency and dependency. Yes.
Damn it. Couldn't even get it out.
Talking hard.
Right?
Elizabeth still doesn't want to talk about
that. She's like, I'm done with that.
Done.
All right. Well, we're going to talk about women's burnout. When you're running on empty. Not the trendy version, not the I'm just busy version, the real version. The kind where you're functioning but exhausted.
Autopilot.
Smiling but mentally drained. Showing up for everyone else while slowly disconnecting yourself.
It's called dissociation and apathy.
Mhm.
The kind where rest doesn't even feel restful anymore.
Mhm.
And the scary part, a lot of us women don't even realize they're burned out until their body or their emotions force them to stop. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about women's burnout, what it really looks like, and why it happens, men. And how do you begin recovery from it? Divorce. I'm kidding.
She doesn't mean that.
I know. He will be like, what?
Check me in about a month,
Oh boy.
and you will see the. I go through these phases, and I'm working on it in therapy, where I'm like hyper productive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super productive because I'm probably avoiding a lot of things. You know what I'm doing right now? Painting my fucking stairs in a townhome. Okay,
Why? Outside? Inside?
inside.
Why?
She redid her bathroom too.
I redid my bathroom too.
Really?
Yeah.
Really cute.
It's a half bath. All I did was paint, new light fixture, new faucet. I'm not
New
doing.
shelves.
Okay.
They were like $15 at Walmart.
Where are you hung them?
But
They're not
so
box.
my oldest graduates from high school next Wednesday.
Oh. Oh.
I am not at all using projects in my house to focus on something and avoid processing emotions with that.
Jeez.
Not at all. I am not spending hours food prepping and preparing freaking like short ribs or whatever crazy multi-hour elaborate bolognese sauce from scratch meals on a weekend. So I will go through this period of hyper productivity, for lack of a better term.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will dissociate for probably about 2 to 4 weeks where laundry will not get done and meals will be minimal, and I will just kind of be like going through the motions and on autopilot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a cycle.
Yeah.
It isn't something that I noticed until probably the last year and a half, 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because especially as a parent, you know, you go on autopilot.
You literally do. Burnout doesn't always look dramatic. That's a lie.
It doesn't look like anything at all.
It doesn't.
sometimes.
Burnout doesn't
And
always
it definitely
look
doesn't to other people.
no,
Mm-mm.
because they'll see you with the mask. And so I went to therapy this morning. Why go to therapy before therapy? I don't know. But what she shared with me today was that she thanked me for coming in and letting down the mask and letting the real me show and be vulnerable. I don't do that a lot.
Told you, Brene Brown, power vulnerability. That's when the real work happens, and that's when real connections happen.
And
But it's so scary.
it is very scary
Mhm.
because the reason why I even started going back to therapy was because I knew that something wasn't clicking with me. Because I was always losing my temper. I was always short circuiting. I can't fucking talk. I was always losing my shit so quickly and could not recover fast enough. And so I knew at that point something's up. And it's not just menopause, it's not just hormonal, it is mental. And
I think it's the perfect storm.
it is
You know,
It is.
it's all the things.
it's all the things.
But yeah.
It's a smorgasbord of emotions. And the very first day I went in, and it was my intake, and we're talking, and I looked at her and I said, "Are you ready for this?" Because I don't know what you're going to get, but you're going to get something. And so today I told her, I said, I'm glad that, you allowed me to word vomit. And she's like, "No, you're not word vomiting." I was like, "No, I'm telling you 15 different things all at once. And you're hearing each and everything. And we go back to thing 7 and then thing 3 and then this. And
Right? Like, how are they so? They
Yeah,
learned, right?
exactly.
But like,
You're trained
I do the
professionals.
same thing. Like, well, you just said, my therapist, you just said XYZ, and I'm like, I did.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And so I'm like, I feel that this is what I needed because I didn't have of course we have you listeners, but I did not have I didn't feel I had anybody I could pick up the phone with and be like, "Bleh," and then
So
be
I'm
like,
just gonna say,
Mhm.
you can call us any fucking time.
Well, I appreciate that. But, part of what I feel us sitting here is the reason why we don't maybe pick up the phone to call is because we don't want to add our stress to your already stressful plate, right? So sometimes if my
Because
best friend calls me,
we're
But-
mindful of our friends and of their mental load as well.
Be a burden. Let's be honest
yeah,
here.
like
We don't want to be a
I'm trying
burden
be
to
nice about it.
anybody.
Like I don't want to add my stressful toast to your already scrambled eggs. You know what I mean? Like I want to be
You better bring
cognitive.
bacon.
I want to be cognitive of how I approach and what I drop in your lap. And so that's why I felt like I could not just pick up the phone and just like, if I reached out to my best friend, I'm like, hey, this is what I'm going through. I know what she would do. She would stop everything she's doing, process what it is that I'm going through. And then it's a turnaround. We talked about this before, where then she's like, well, I'm going through this too. And I'm like, shit, I just needed to talk, so. So, yeah. So let's burnout. So burnout doesn't always look like a breakdown. Sometimes it looks like irritation over small things, which was exactly what I was feeling. Feeling emotionally numb. Do you feel like that today?
I have felt like that for the past 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
I have been in deep burnout for a long time now. I'm doing a lot of different things to try and find my way out of it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's bad.
Well, we're gonna try to nope. We are going to work through this somehow. Constant exhaustion, forgetfulness. Did I put on deodorant? I don't know.
I did not. And I did not realize that until I got in the car.
Right.
And then I thought, it's not supposed to be that hot. I'm okay.
Like arm out the window when you drive home.
If you need it, we have car deodorant.
I usually do. Oh, wait, I do. I have some in my console. I have a little.
Lack of motivation, which I feel like, we all go through that. Feeling disconnected from joy.
Mhm.
You're still doing what needs to be done, but internally you feel depleted. Yes?
Yes.
It's hard to feel true joy when you're already depleted, but you're also, instead of enjoying this moment, you're thinking about all the other stuff that's coming next. You're thinking about, okay, this appointment and this person needs to go there and I need to go to the grocery store and oh shit, I got family coming next
Let me
week.
drop
And
one more thing in your lap. You have all that, but then did I give my son a hug today? Did I give myself a hug today?
Oh, myself gets nothing.
Did I take a shower? Shit, did I brush my teeth? You know what I mean? Like you have all those things that you're thinking. Last thing you think about is joy. First thing you think about is everybody fucking else. And you can't remember whether or not you got drawers on, you put deodorant on. Do I remember the last time that I actually fluffed my hair? Do I remember the last time I put on makeup?
I drove here with the windows down just so it would dry my hair and fluff it up. Because I showered last night and slept with a bonnet on, but my hair was still all flat and stuff. So,
like we give our absolute everything to everyone else, but when it's time, and we did this episode, when it's time to pour into our cup, we are completely fucking empty.
no spoons,
No spoons,
nothing
no
in our
forks,
cup.
no knives.
No, I think we got plenty of knives.
I mean, we got some target practice happening. Why women burn out so easily?
I got chopsticks.
Got no name with your chopstick.
I can't use
Everything's
chopsticks.
hard to do.
Everything is hard to do.
Try.
That's
Yeah.
an amazing metaphor. I'm 52 and I can't use a fucking chopstick. So
Everything is hard to do. You're
Mhm.
right. It's hard to pick up this, to put this here, to do this there. Try it.
I dropped my contact lens this morning because I got fake nails 2 days ago and I'm still trying to figure out how to put them back in.
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks.
Why we burn out so early is because we carry a lot. We carry everything, not just physically, mentally and emotionally too.
We mask
Everything.
everything. I mean, whether or not you're neurodiverse, whether or not, you have trauma, whether or not, whatever, we are taught from the time that we are born that you mask. You are happy, you are helpful, you are all
We
of
are
these.
told every day how to feel.
Mhm.
Well, I think also we do that partly because we don't want our kids to see us struggle.
Well, that's now. So we definitely big time mask now because we don't want them to see that we're falling apart.
Exactly.
But growing up, we were instructed to,
Oh, yeah.
you better be in a good mood, you better be happy, you better do this,
Don't
do
give me
that,
attitude.
don't
Don't
give me
cry,
attitude.
or I'll give you something to cry about.
That part.
I mean,
Oh, don't cry or I'll give you something to cry about.
Mhm.
it. And if you have any of those other things,
Yeah.
you have a whole lot of other reasons to mask too.
Yep.
So, I mean, for me, I really feel right now that it's broken.
Mm.
Like, I physically can't maintain the mask.
Mhm.
And it actually started right after I started taking care of myself at the 30-day.
Mm-hmm. The self-care.
Yep. And it's become harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. And now it's like I can barely pick my feet up.
When the mask slips, when that mask starts to slip down a bit, we feel like we have to 911 emergency. We got to put it back up. We got to put it back up. What about if we just let it fucking fall? Just let it fall. Because there are times where I have let my mask slip completely off and I let my children see me vulnerable. I let them see me broken. I let them see me cry, lose my shit, get upset. And then later I said, you know what? That felt good. And they learn themselves that you don't always have to put on a front to fit in this world or to make somebody happy. Sometimes we just got to let the mask slip off and be vulnerable.
I let it slip off. It doesn't happen very often. I let it slip off a couple months ago between fighting with insurance and pre-approvals, finding an appropriate provider for my son, challenges he was having at school, aging parent in another state, and financial demands there. I'm one person and I can only be in one place at a time. And I'm a stay-at-home parent who works very part-time for herself. And my husband works full-time. The house is my domain. The kids are my domain. That's my job. And it's rare that I need him to step in. But I just lost it. I said, I don't, I remember standing in the kitchen crying and I'm like, I don't know how much more of this I can take. I said, I'm dying here. And he stepped up for sure. And it's not that he's not helpful. He literally does, he's going to be helping me paint the stairs. But it was not only was it cathartic for me to just let go, like my shoulders felt lower, like
The weight.
Some of the weight came off, and some of the shame that I felt for just taking the time for myself. I'm like, I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna lay down in bed and I'm gonna veg and watch sitcoms or something that's brain candy because I'm just tired of thinking about stuff
Mhm.
right now.
Mhm.
Um, and normally I would feel guilty for doing that.
Right.
I let that go. He's like, I got you, whatever you need.
Mhm.
Right. And but but when I do that, my younger son, because his anxiety is immense.
Mhm.
And if I take time for myself, he's very supportive of that. He always goes, Mommy, take all the time you need. You know, if you need a break, go up to your room. If you need quiet, because he knows how important it is for him to
Yeah.
like decompress as well. He's like, I just need to regulate, basically.
Yeah.
And he's very supportive of that. But if it's, if my behavior becomes like more severe than what he's used to, or more dramatic, or I don't really know how to phrase it. I'm looking for words.
You're his safe space.
I'm very much his safe space. So if I lose it, then his anxiety starts spiraling because then he loses his safe space. So
Yeah.
it's
So when you act in unintended,
Yeah.
ununderstood ways
Yeah.
in front of him, he
it's his world,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that in and of itself is a whole other level of pressure. Um I relish being that safe space for him, and I'm privileged
Yeah.
to be that safe space for him.
Mhm.
There are several children just like him that don't
They
have
do
the
not.
relationship with
Yep.
anybody.
Yep.
So, you know, I consider myself so fortunate that he trusts me immensely to share with me in that
Mhm.
regard. He tried to lie to me, and I'm like, "You the worst liar ever."
that's the one thing we've done so well.
Yeah.
Well, and you know what it is it's just don't overreact, right? Because, okay, there's gonna be, if you lie, there's a consequence,
Mhm.
right? But if you lie and then I find out,
Yeah.
that consequence is gonna be bigger, right?
Yes, it
So
is.
let me not, it's just,
It's just better to be honest.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was hard.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't like that.
We don't because it's number one, we're not used to it
Mhm.
because we are constantly in survival mode
Mhm.
and presentation always, right? We're always presenting to our families. We're always presenting to our employees. We're presenting this best version of ourselves to everybody else. So the fact that we let the mask slip and now we're truly vulnerable. Hold up. Wait a minute. Why? What is this? This is pure anxiety for me. Why is this happening?
Mhm.
I don't want people to see me like this. But we have to learn to embrace it.
I
You
think
know, I- in my particular case, which
Mhm.
is just my
Yeah.
situation, it's becoming impossible to produce what is necessary
Mm.
to be like safe.
Mhm.
Um, and there's also a internalized, and I don't know if it's shame or if it's just what I was told over and over and over again until it's me.
Yeah, the lie you should start believing.
But that if I am not taking care of other people and I am not doing what I'm supposed to be doing,
Then you're not a good human.
know that I am completely unlovable and no one will care.
And that's not true.
s- so. Jumping on that, okay, first I'm coming to give you a hug.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always, always loved. You are lovable. We love you. I know you love the shit out of us.
She does.
um, but Nita, you were gonna say.
One of my biggest challenges is I've been a highly productive person for so long,
Mhm.
right? My mom started driving truck cross country when I was in 7th grade. I lived with my grandmother for a few years. Um, my mom and stepdad then bought a house around the corner from my grandmother, and my older sister and I moved into that house. So I was not 16 years old, but grandma was around the corner, and I was a good kid. I was self-sufficient. I got myself to school. I got up, went to school, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, later in high school, my sister moved out. Did my sister move out? Maybe she was still there. I don't know. I handled my parents' finances. I would go and pick up their checks, deposit their checks, pay their bills, sign my mom's name just as good as she signed it herself, right? At like 16, 17 years old, I'm basically handling all the finances for a small business because they were self-employed. So from an early age, and I mean, you were parenting siblings,
Yeah.
we were taught to be capable.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so then,
You were required to
Yeah.
be.
yeah,
You didn't have an option because it was either do it or you
or you suffer in some way,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so then this transition through life, this transition into career and parenthood and relationships, and then all of a sudden, what do you mean I'm not as capable as I was? Now, granted, the things that I needed to do when I was 17 years old were not nearly as complex
Yeah.
as what I need to navigate now.
Yeah.
I wasn't responsible for whole other ass human beings. But so then the shame kicks in, like, why can't I do it? Why can't I handle this? And it's
a vicious cycle.
I think didn't I just send you a meme the other day about, I don't know, I have to go because again, the menopause brain, I don't remember.
The burnout brain.
My husband
find words anymore.
apologized to me for ruining the movie last night because he saw it in the theater. And I said, "Oh, I don't even remember you saying that." Literally said it like at the very beginning when I first started watching the movie. And like it was out of my mind within 10, 15 minutes.
Right.
And I said, I'm literally functioning at about 80% at any given point in time. My brain is just like, beep. So,
Mashed potatoes.
yeah.
Yeah. The strong woman trap.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
I can't even think about that right now. Like it's so far from what is doable.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even want to be strong. Can I just be functional?
That's it. The strong one, we did an episode on that. Definitely encourage you to reach back out to that to listen to that one. The dependable one, we are always
For fucking
the
crying
one
out
who
loud.
handles absolutely everything, and the one who keeps pushing through. And while strength is admirable,
Admirable.
Abominable.
Yeah.
It's abominable too.
Living in constant survival mode is exhausting because eventually being strong starts feeling what? Heavy.
Well, there's just physical impact on your body.
So I'm gonna say something about that, and I'm about to blow your ass up, husband. So the other day,
Wait. I know you got something to say. I put these headphones on earlier and didn't hear shit, and now I know
they weren't even.
they aren't plugged in.
It's okay.
All right. Okay, go on. Husband.
He was watching, of course, TikTok. It's on TikTok. It's real. Shit. Sure it is. And I guess somebody brought up something about men's version of menopause. And I said, hold up.
Oh, I saw a thing the other day where
Was this some Joe Rogan shit or
I have
something
no
like
idea.
where this like 22-year-old kid
Uh-huh.
was like, I'm getting my man period.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that. And you said that to me. Yeah, the story. It's a thing. It's like, shut the fuck up, bitch.
You're not going through menopause. You're going through a midlife crisis. Okay. I said, is it possible that we could have anything to ourselves? Not that, we're excited to go through menopause, but fuck it. Let me have this shit myself. Everything we have has men in it. Women. menopause. I'm like, can we just keep shit to it? Y'all want our sex? Y'all want us to birth your babies? Y'all want us to fuck you whenever we feel like it? And we don't always fucking feel like it. Y'all want us to cook, to clean, to do this, to do that, to do everything. But shit, can I just sit in this moment? Can I just have my moment
Mhm. It's not.
without it affecting you or you comparing what you're feeling to what I'm feeling and calling it menopause or man period or dude cycle? Shut the hell up.
That's like well, it's just like, we live in a society that is men-centric,
Yes.
which
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're the same age as we are. So just as we were taught to mask and, we are not valid unless we are giving to others, they're
Valid unless we're given.
they're taught that or it was modeled for them that it was our job to give and that they can just take, take, take.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that every person does that.
Right. Right.
But I'm not painting either any gender with a single brush. But it's like, damn, just your balls still work. You can have kids well into your 80s, okay? So I don't want to hear about you going through some hormonal shit. It's like you are reaching a stage in your life where things are shifting.
Mm-hmm.
You are not having physical side effects
Exactly.
of that.
You don't know whether or not you're having a panic attack, a heart attack, a stroke, or if you just need to drink more water. Mm-hmm.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You're not going through that.
Or acid reflux.
Or acid
because that shit feels like angina straight away. It does.
Or if you are still blessed enough to have your uterus and you're going through your period and you're having cramps, you don't know the difference between period cramps and I gotta take a shit cramps. Like,
oh my God, the period shits.
Exactly.
I do not miss those. Are they ovulation cramps in my back, or is it kidney pain?
Yeah, yeah. You
What
don't
the fuck ever.
So signs your body is asking you to slow down.
Or is it a cyst exploding in your abdomen?
That too. Exactly. Your body talks to you before it forces you to stop. It feels like trouble sleeping, which a lot of us suffer from insomnia. Feeling tired, shit. Feeling tired no matter how much you rest.
I really come on the podcast just to watch you get so frustrated with your inability to enunciate. And I just threw enunciate in there just to piss you off a little tiny bit because I dare you to try to say enunciate. Oh, look at you. Big girl with the big words.
My brain moves faster than my mouth.
It does.
I'm like, I can't get my words right.
That's not ADHD at all.
Not at all. Brain fog, anxiety, emotional outbursts, squirrel, constant tension in your body. Those are not the things to ignore. Those are the signals that your body needs to slow down. Plus, you fall flat on your fucking face. Recovery starts with honesty. First step to burnout recovery, be honest with yourself. Not pretending you're okay when you're not minimizing your exhaustion, and stop saying I'm fine. I'm good.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
When deep down you know you're overwhelmed, you cannot heal what you refuse to acknowledge. I'm going to say that one more time. You cannot heal what you refuse to acknowledge.
Can somebody tell everybody?
Sorry, needed a break.
Dance break.
Damn it. I had something in my mouth and I've already lost it.
Words.
Words hard.
You do not need to earn rest. Women often feel like rest must be deserved. That's not true. Breaks must be justified. That's really fucking not true.
Yeah, no. And slowing down is laziness. If I get called lazy one more time in my life, oh, come on. I don't know about you, but you're lazy and have no willpower because you're large like me, and that's
You're
exactly
lazy. You can't lose the weight. You can't do it for yourself. You got to have somebody else do for you. Who would want to marry your ass? You're just fucking fat and lazy. Well,
So I've never have either of you had your cortisol levels checked? I've never had mine checked.
mm-mm.
And I don't know how much of this is
no, that's true.
it is true. Okay, because I haven't researched it at all.
I have.
But so stress
Mm-hmm.
raises cortisol levels,
Mm-hmm.
and that fucks up your endocrine system and your hormones, and
Results in belly fat.
yeah. So
It's all the things.
Yeah.
Rest is not a reward, it's necessary. Yes, it is. All right, listeners. Ask yourself honestly, am I tired or am I burned out? Both. And if I stop pushing for a moment, what would I finally admit I need?
To
no.
retire.
I'm right there with you.
Like, I don't even want to sound greedy, but if I could get like maybe
We got to play the lottery to get what we want.
a couple $1 million, right?
Yes.
And I'm not asking for like lotto, I'm not asking for Mega Millions or Powerball. Let me pay off my house, make sure my kids have some college education, make sure, I can live in my same house. I like my house, especially since I'm painting it again.
go.
And,
Yeah.
right? So, like, can I just not have to deal with bullshit for a minute? And
Can I tell you what I did yesterday?
What'd you do?
I had a moment.
Mm-hmm.
We have neighbors that are catty corner to our house who continually blare their music
Mm-hmm.
and have like parties where they're really loud in their backyard until like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Jesus.
can we go get like and play some Melissa Etheridge,
Oh,
Brady
no,
Carlisle?
what I did was I took my Bluetooth speaker outside
Good.
the porch.
Mm-hmm.
Is it big enough?
It's
loud
really
enough.
loud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I turned on anime music. And I was bebopping around the porch with the
That's so
dogs.
funny. I love that.
That's
Them off from
Oh my God, that's amazing. That is amazing.
But when I came out, like 45 minutes later to take the dogs out one last time before going to bed,
Mhm.
everything was shut down over there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Silence.
Nice.
I love it. I love it. Oh my God.
My son would straight up, when my neighbors are outside late and and they're not even like playing music, they're just out there talking and laughing and stuff like that. He will straight up stick his head out of his bedroom window and be like, "Y'all are too loud. I'm trying to sleep."
I love that. That's amazing. Well, those are a couple of small ways to start recovering. Burnout recovery doesn't happen overnight, but small changes matter. Start with saying no more often, because what? No
Boundaries.
is a complete sentence.
And no is a complete sentence, yes.
Taking breaks without guilt, sleeping properly, spending less time overstimulated, letting some things wait, and asking for help when needed. You do not have to carry everything alone. What I noticed, what I started doing, because, we talked about this before, was playing in the dirt.
Oh, there's research. There's scientific research of
Mhm.
dirt therapy, just touching it and the sensory experience that it gives your body, the whole thing of touching grass.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes. So that spending less time overstimulated, I go out into my little raised garden beds and I just play in the dirt. I'll replant something probably twice because
Flowers.
yeah,
Cute.
because playing in the dirt helps release a lot of that stress.
Yep.
Even if it's just for 5 minutes.
Even looking at your plants.
Exactly. I walk past my green bean bush and I'm like, ooh, oh God. I'm like a little anxiety right there. I'm like, you're growing way too fast. Stop glorifying exhaustion. The world celebrates overworking, overgiving, overextending, overperforming, but exhaustion is not proof of worth. You do not have to constantly run yourself into the ground to prove you care. Shit.
Is it the world or is it
Society.
the US?
Well,
Because, you know, like in Europe,
other countries.
they have like 40 bank holidays a year.
I was gonna say, and they have what 4-day work weeks and
Sometimes they,
unlimited sick leave. And
you know, like they go on holiday for like 2 weeks at a time, and you know, emails are like,
on holiday for a month.
Yeah.
Be real.
August, right? Isn't August usually like everybody just shuts down and I will get back to you when I get back from vacation? There's nothing that has to be handled right now.
And I wish we would adopt that. What healing actually looks like. Healing isn't always dramatic either. Sometimes it looks like taking your time, protecting your peace, choosing quieter spaces, and prioritizing yourself without apology. It's less about becoming someone new and more about returning to yourself. Figuring that out.
That's hard
That's
because
very-
then comes the big existential question, who am I?
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
And I think especially for women approaching middle age
Yeah.
with children, you know, so much of our lives get wrapped up in our children, and as they get older and become more independent,
Mhm.
who are we? Because we're not the 20-something one that was, you know, going out to the clubs dancing.
Yep. Who am I now?
I kind of want to get like a rock tumbler because I watch those videos and I find them to be very cool. Like, am I a rock tumbling kind of person?
Hmm.
I've got a bunch of yarn at home. I'm still not a crochet person.
I'm a plant person at this point.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm gonna say I had one of those the transdenia, whatever, right? I had one for years, never saw a flower on it. I didn't even know they flowered. It grew and got super leggy and went crazy, and it was cool because I got the cutting from my Buy Nothing group, and probably 50 of us got cuttings off of the same plant.
Love that.
And we
That's
like,
pretty.
but I didn't even know they
I'm
flowered.
getting ready to propagate a bunch, so if anyone wants one, let me know.
They're poisonous to cats, so that's why I got rid of mine. So thanks, but no thanks.
But you don't have a cat, do you?
I do not have a cat. I have 2 small children.
There you go. Don't let them eat the plant. You'll be good.
You are not weak for needing rest. You are not failing because you're tired. And you do not have to carry the entire world by yourself. So slow down where you can, protect your energy where you must, and stop abandoning yourself just to keep everything else running. Because your healing matters too. Nita, I want to thank you for your time with us today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being
I
here
enjoy
today.
being here.
All right. And we will catch you on the next episode, Life in Chaos fam. Thanks. Bye.
Email.
Oh,
Yes. Email at lifeandchaospodcast@gmail.com if you would like to be a part of this chaotic, hot, crazy mess. Okay. Bye.
bye.
Thank you for listening to Life in Chaos. Check out our Instagram at Life in Chaos Podcast or email us at lifeandchaospodcast@gmail.com.